back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations in high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior, whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and doing everything in his power to follow through.
Now Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Jaguars first down.
Hey, Ron!
ETN up the middle.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he is going to have the Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
For our Jaguars, first down.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former number 1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ready.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford.
And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get inside the 40 to the 39. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To the air again, Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw.
Thomas has got it. Complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Hey, go! At the Rams 29-yard line.
Lawrence. Open man is Myers. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Jaguars first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Bashaw Tootin
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
1st down, Rams.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Forward into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard
Stafford.
line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So on fourth down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18.
Hey, go!
And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence.
He gets it to Thomas. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Hey, line 5. Brings up second and
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
a gain of 6. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Ready, set. Hey, run. There's a hunt.
From the shotgun, Lawrence over the middle. He's got Myers.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
In motion right here, Hunter.
Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. L.A. set to take over again on offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Play action. Stafford. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And it's complete to Adams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Rams on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Point after here coming up.
For the extra point.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Jaguars.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense has come up with it.
Recovered by the Jaguars.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Ready.
To throw is Stafford. It's caught. Smith. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll get this out to Tootin.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Open man is Myers. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And that is caught downfield by Thomas.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Lawrence will throw.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Byron Young.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So these 2 teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these 2 squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They start the second half here with Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Lady! Stop!
They run it again with Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Gain of 10. First down, Rams.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Airing it out deep for Smith.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Stafford. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Stafford.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Puka Nakua.
52 yards.
And the Rams are able to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point attempt here still to come. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, good move.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Jaguars, first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Bayshaw Tootin
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Pretty important third-quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Jags are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Tomato.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete into the hands of Myers. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 7.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Pass complete there to McCool.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Stafford.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw right away.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's Thomas.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas.
58 yards.
And the Jags have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Rams offense and Devontae Adams set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
13 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss.
To throw is Stafford.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 18. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
In motion left goes Myers.
That's caught left side, Myers with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Over the middle, he's got Myers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Rams.
A short throw there to Strange. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Allen, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
2nd and goal.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now Stafford and the Rams down 35-31, 2:18 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Rams.
Now it's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And he is caught. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, Soko, some hot. Here we go, some hot.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One last throw here for Stanford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This ball intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to hang on the final play. They get the